2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball.
Let's go.
Joining Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And with us tonight, the always insightful Kenny, the Jet Smith. Kenny,
He all smile.
Hey, Gregory Anthony.
Oh, mercy. I ain't said nothing about that. They go YouTube me. Don't give me no copyright claim. Please don't.
Well, if you want an intellect, I'm the guy to bring down from up there.
Yes. Spell intellect for us real quick, just so we get the taste of yours.
And now we're back on to the night. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off. Let's go to the game.
A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Horford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac is out there with Williams. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Paul George. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Looking at the top 5 picks in the 2018 draft, Kenny, all of them have shown good play, tremendous promise. But if you could choose one for your team, which one would it be? I mean, with the Doncic and Young and Jackson and Ayton, and
If I had to go over it, pick it
Wagner
now,
and this one,
man, I'm going straight with Doncic.
I mean, that would be on the line. It's not even close.
Yeah, go, Ty.
Doncic is the only guy on that list that, when it's all said and done, he's got a chance to be a top 10 all-time player.
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? A more aggressive deadlift shrimp.
I think even more than that. To me, he's a combination. I heard Larry and Magic. He's a combination of Larry and LeBron. Because
I can see that.
Magic wasn't like the scorer that those two are. Like, those guys are scorers.
Yeah, I get it.
And then great passing ability. And the other thing about him, he's a better athlete, and he's a tremendous rebounder. I mean, that guy is special.
Here's George after the basket by Boston. Kept alive. Out to DeRozan. And beyond the arc. Horford with the rebound.
I ain't
And
worried
Horford will
about
bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Took him
That's
no
how you
time
do
at
it.
all on that one. Tatum's got 5.
And you've seen good instincts. Tatum gets buckets. His game is polished.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
And now just over a minute play here in the
There
first.
goes Sam. Good point.
Dinwiddie against Howard. Williams with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this game. That's good from Williams. Kenny, so much can happen on draft night. What was it like for you the night you were selected out of North Carolina, number 6 overall?
It was interesting because I wasn't sure if I was going to Sacramento.
Really?
Because I interviewed for everyone else in the top 10 basically except for them. And they took me without an interview. And that surprised me. Not very often, Greg, in life you get a job without an interview.
Yeah.
Well, I got that.
A high paying job.
I paid for that job.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
He gets it in there. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat, and at the top of Coach's to-do list is figuring out how to deal with the Kristaps Porzingis mismatch. coach says Porzingis can be a nightmare to defend because of his height and shooting. So we go big, he'll drag our rim protectors away. But if we go small, he shoots right over us. That's why KD referred to him as the unicorn. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Got to be so hard to stop a drive by Porzingis. How are you going to get to where it is the ball's going to get?
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Porzingis.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive side.
Oh, good one
They're
there,
not
Wade.
going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here's Tatum. He's coming off a 34-point game against Chicago. Well, the league continues to test out new rules. The coaches' challenge now, guys, extended from its one-year trial. What do you think about that, Kenny? You approve?
Well, coaches always had something to say about Paul, so now they can take action to it. So, yeah, I think that it's needed once a game. But I also think if you get it right, you should keep being able to challenge multiple times. If you get it right, that means I could get another one. If I get that right, I could get another one. I should just stop.
What do you think, Greg?
I like that theory in terms of having more.
Get a
than one.
reward
If
for
you
it.
earn it, and most coaches are still figuring out how to use it because more often than not, you don't want to use it early in the game, even if it's a significant play, because later in the game, as we all know, that last 2 minutes, if it's a close game where you do not want to lose because of the official. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip,
Let's go.
especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And the Clippers call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Ibaka. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
6 on the shot clock. And here's George for 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. The NBA definitely is a global product, and at the same time, Commissioner Silver reaffirming the league's American values of free speech. This caught some people off guard, perhaps. It's not always easy, is it?
Well, he's got the most difficult job, and you got to give the commissioner a lot of credit for staying true to who he is and what he feels the league is about, and able to tell that story to the world, and not just here nationally, but internationally.
Sacrificed money that was coming into the league for values that he thought were important.
Bottom line, freedom is not free.
Now here's Porzingis. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And the 3 ball is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Williams passes to Dinwiddie, and it's sent back by Horford.
The level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
So, for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Paul George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Dinwiddie. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Beverley. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's Gallinari missing. Clippers trail by 20.
And it's often said, this is an era of player empowerment in the NBA. Jet, do you think things are different from when we played?
Oh, for sure. Because of social media, because of the access to travel, players are more connected than more than any other time. They do things off the court that we never did off the court. First time I met Greg was in a barbershop, like by happenstance. We weren't planning on meeting.
Yeah.
The difference back.
Mike the Barber, shout out Mike the Barber.
Mike Dean, Well, you know what? Because if you go back to like I used to tell you, like you can be the best guard on the East Coast, And you may have never seen the best ball in the West Coast. Yeah. Because you didn't have it. Like nowadays, these kids grow up competing against each other all the time. And they see each other on reservations. Early age. And players today know their value.
Yes.
They know what their value is to their franchise.
And here is Morris. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Tatum, that's for two. Again, the Celtics good for two.
Their play on both ends.
Let's go, Jace.
We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You can't play too far off of Patrick Beverly, or this can happen.
From downtown, the kick out for Tatum. For the three, nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 22.
Boy, he has been special to start this game, shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum is clever when he's in attack mode, great at beating defenders to the basket.
Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Slaughter. No good that time. Good D by Brogdon. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Bulls.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
A finish, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, fast hands from Gallinari. Can't say he's fast on the break, but he ignited it.
Here's Slaughter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Here's Wallace. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
A three from Morris. Drains the three-pointer.
Now you have to be ready for this. Defensively, Morris has a terrific pull-up, maybe a better choice for him than taking it.
For the first quarter, and what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Celtics just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
Dominating.
Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwback style.
Old school basketball. It's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it.
Now, pound for pound, Greg Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Morris is out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Brown, and it's Slaughter in at the one. Paul George is checked in for the Clippers.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Brogdon. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. So many combo guys in the backcourt now, Kenny, but there are still a few traditional style point guards left. And they're sure fun to watch.
Yeah, you still got Rondo. You still have Mike Conley.
Yep.
Obviously CP3. These are traditional point guards that think pass first. Still got LeBron. He's a traditional point guard. He passes first. So it's been fun to watch.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
To the inside, Slaughter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Wallace. And again, Boston with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Slaughter passes to Zubac. The dish to George. And George with the stop.
Defenses tend to overplay George's jumper because it's wet, but he can also destroy you off the bounce.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Here's Porzingis. Stolen by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. Brown kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Brown. Williams trying to break free. And it's Brown missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You know, every player has that moment when they know it's their last season in the league. The body tells them, the mind probably leads them in that direction. Did you know, Kenny, when it was time to retire?
When the paycheck stopped coming, I was like, oh, I think it's time to give it up.
No, your body, right?
Oh, my body.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was one reason. But then there's a play in basketball when you get a steal. You take a picture back and see who's chasing. And when you realize when you're young, guys don't chase you. They have that body language, they're not coming at you. But when you turn around and they all have that body language like they're coming after you, yeah, it's time to retire.
Man, the funny thing for me, being more of a defensive player, I never forget, it was a loose ball, like at half court, and I was like 5, 6 feet from it. And I looked at it and I said to myself, can I get that? And by the time I processed it,
It was gone.
young Billy had already
Yeah,
got
it was
I
gone.
went home and cried that night. True story, because I
Oh,
knew
really?
time to hang him up, baby.
How old? How old were you?
I was 34.
You know who the real guy made me retire?
Who?
Darryl Armstrong. It was a preseason game. I was with Detroit, and this guy full pressure me. And I couldn't really bring the ball. I couldn't bring the ball. I couldn't bring it up. I couldn't bring it up. I had to let somebody else bring the ball up. He was pressuring me. I was like, I stopped.
And the Clippers miss again.
This feels like it snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
They do.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And with the game of basketball going global, guys, Kenny, we've seen it. It's no longer a cakewalk for a U.S. team to go in those international tournaments and just check the box. They got to compete, and they're going to face some terrific players.
Yeah, well, back in '92 when the Dream Team was formed, it woke the world up. It allowed them to see what basketball at its best looked like. And so now we can imitate that, or we can emulate it, or we can find out who got those guys.
That was the plan for Dream Team. Basically, it was to go and elevate the game of basketball. And that's exactly what happened right now. We have all these great players coming in from all over the world.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Holiday. 8 points his last outing. Tatum on the wing. And he goes right over to Serge Ibaka.
Crazy. Boy, don't ever jump with
Tell you
me.
what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Now Beverly. 5 points in the game. DeRozan finds Beverly. Loads it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And the dunk by Brown.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
DeRozan against Tatum. DeRozan gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they left him open for another one.
And stolen by Tatum. From deep three-point range, Horford kicks to Tatum. From deep, the shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 5th assist in this one. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 34 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Ibaka outside. And just miss after miss right now.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
We'll tell
So
you
I want to
when
come
you're
back.
Tell PG, we got to let
Yes,
him in.
sir. I want to be back.
You guys always stay together. And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet. As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what
It's
he
over
sees
with.
with such clarity. Rare
It's
gift,
over.
and I'm glad he can share it with us.
Let's go. Let's go, Celtics. Oh, wait.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last
Stripped him.
time. So both teams changing it up here. $50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Slaughter. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. Back to Ibaka. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Ibaka.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Drain
You're
them,
going to
bro.
look to give them from behind the arc.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and it extends the game and allows you the opportunity to
Don't leave him open.
They've been perfect
Oh,
line so
wow.
far here in the second quarter. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to DeRozan. He feeds it to Williams. It's deflected.
Well, you notice the length there from
He
Barnes
made it.
allowing him to get that shot block.
Oh,
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a huge
Halftime show.
There's no catching him today. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done
You should have stayed with it,
the
boy.
kind of damage we expected. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
he looking sad. Look at man. See you. Don't look sad.
K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And returning from his sojourn, doing some in-game analysis, we laughed, we cried, we turned down the volume. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Smith.
Yay! Welcome back, buddy. Kenny, man, we missed you. Yeah, got you. Like how that's not a lot. They treated me so well down there.
I'm shooting 80%. Ooh, Tatum got 40.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you. With Kevin Harlan.
Look at Keenan the Jet.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds the hole, he rips through and throws it down.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. His teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. On the floor for Boston. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Porzingis is out there with Horford, and it's Holiday in at the point.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man. Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
All right, who's been
That's his
aggressive with
third
Tatum?
foul of the game. Outside DeRozan. Tries from 16.
Oh, he gonna make this.
Scoring again.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And here's Tatum for 3.
I'm about to say he
And
gonna
it's the
make them.
Clippers with the rebound. And now the Clippers on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Dude, you got
That
3.
one is
He
on
probably
Holiday.
have 4, 5.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively. And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Molinari, he's checked in for Tatum. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
The pass to Williams. To the middle. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Boston's getting blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And finished off by Brown.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's George, and George with the stop.
Yeah, hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. To the left side wing. Here's Horford. Good on the triple. Horford's got 5.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. The 3 from George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Porzingis feeling it out of it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Then for the Celtics, Kevin Gelly's checked in. And Wallace subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Derek White's checked in for Drew Holiday. Here's Slaughter, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Clippers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one down. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. And that's good.
I know,
Both
Sil.
the shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Ibaka. Wants to get it to Morris and does. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Ibaka. On the wing, George. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Celtics have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Fires the 3. They get it again. Out to Wallace. White inside. Inside. Pass to Cornett. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Morris.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Brown is checked in for George. Boston also with a sub. Conley is checked in. Here's Beverly. 5 points in the game. Now the pass to Ibaka. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Morris throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it. Conley, the pass to Cornett. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cornett's got his first points in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Brown, good.
Something's brewing, guys.
Man, ain't
The
nothing
three-pointers
brewing. Shut up, huh?
continue to flow.
Here's White. Second chance shot. It's White on the wing. Back to Vonleh. 6 to shoot. Cornett kicks to White. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Beverly. Morris outside. Down low. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Here's White. An easy 2 points on the line.
Easy 2
White's
points.
got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
I feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
LA has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Slaughter lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Cornett. That one goes in.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Slaughter. White covering. Beverly the pass to Slaughter.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Pass to Cornett. Yep, that one goes in there. Cornett's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Slaughter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. DeRozan comes in for Patrick Beverly. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Boston's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
The three, and again, Boston with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here's DeRozan. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead we've never seen. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Boston shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Lamar is out there with Brown. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Oturu in at the 4th. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Cornette gets it to go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Good on the shot.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
Cornette kicks to Brogdon. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Brown. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The Clippers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Brown, the pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Many guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
First minute and a half of basketball play here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the times.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Brown drives in, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Plumlee, no luck. The Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. They get the rebound. There's Brown with the 3 through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, chipped away. It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Harford's got the ball, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. There's the foul against the Clippers, and he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's McLemore outside. And it's Cabangeli with the rebound. Cabangeli's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Brown with the 3. It's good from long range. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Pritchard, and laid in to finish the break.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
For his career, more than 3/4 of Plumlee's basket have come within 3 feet of the rim, so you know he's going to take it inside.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And
Yes,
this is
sir.
how they want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Lets it go with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Clippers. To the paint, here's Plumlee. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Boston's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Outside, George. There's McLemore. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Horford double team. Pritchard passes to Horford. The Clippers grab the miss.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just planked it.
Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Cabangeli. Fires for 3. Unable to get that one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shot simply has not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Shot's good by McLemore.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the jam. You forget how big he is.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Outside for George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Brown outside. And they double up Brown. And Brown throws
You know
it down.
what time it is.
Just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to McLemore. From past the arc. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Horford.
There you go.
Good
Bam.
on the 3-point shot. Horford's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, another big out there who can stretch the floor. Horford doing that now
Y'all see
often.
it.
Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they
That
call the
bet
shooting foul.
better not go in.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
You think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Oh,
The
Tatum back in
versatility
behind.
of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Oturu, the pass to McLemore. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. McLemore's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2 games.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris has checked in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And they double up Brown. He kicks it to Plumlee. Brown the pass to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Takes the 3. That one misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Tatum. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Third pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
Brown outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Jason
They
Tatum.
don't need home cooking.
That boy went
Well,
ham.
I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Perry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Appreciate you for watching my stream. Let's go Celtics. You see him. Let's go Boston. Yeah. So